What's going on YouTube? I'm Brandon. You're back in the Gill Strap Garage and we're going back together with this thing. Right now, I'm going to make a quick one on getting the bars back together, and we're going to see just how short my throttle cables and my clutch cable are now. I've got a new brake line. Brake line should work, but I've got a feeling with the new mid-bend bars that we're running, we're going to be out of cable. So I'm going to show you the way I like to measure them up so you get a nice fitting length for the bike. I'm going to bring the bike down to a little bit better working level. Just got done doing a bunch of the engine stuff. You can go check those videos out. But we're going to throw these bars on real quick and get rocking. Alright, I'm going to get our risers and then we're going to Loctite our bolts, get them set in there loosely so when we get our top clamp on we can align the position of it, make sure they're straight, and make sure we get the bars set in the position that we want. Which, in order to do that, I'm going to have to get the seat on. I'm going to throw that seat on here real quick. Fresh black powder coat. Looks amazing. Don't know if I'd use the guy again because he was a little pricey for the product that he gave, but you gotta try stuff out and see what works for you, I guess, right? Get some Loctite. Snug's all I want, still want to be able to move them. Oh, an ice cream cone? Oh yeah, thank you.
She already did earlier.
That doesn't feel good. Time out. I got some powder coat on the threads. I gotta go clean them up. That was a lot of crap in those threads. Much better. I'm gonna have to clean all those too. Son of a... I really need to get myself a set of thread chasers instead of just taps. Alright, we've got these little spacers here because these DMR risers are for 1 1/8 bars. These reduce them down to 1 inch. Oh my god, those look amazing. I mean, they were gold before. The gold is great, but it did not flow with this bike. Okay, this will be the top piece. I have my long bolt here for my ram mount. Let's get my bars. Slow and steady wins the race with this because I'm trying to be very particular on how I set it up. The added thickness of the powder coat inside those clamps is not really working in my favor right now. Cut these out, take these out one by one and put some Loctite on them. Alright, let's sit on it and get her dialed in. Oh, those are nice. I think right about there. These bars are way wider than the other ones. It's nice. I've got a little room to play there. I like it. Okay. Tighten the base and I'll come back and tighten those clamps. Alright, now it's going to be time to see just how short our cables are. Seriously, I think it's going to be like an inch, but we'll check it out and we'll see. It's getting dark. Oh my god, I'm stoked with the way that looks though. Alright, so let's keep on keeping on. I have to disconnect the clutch cable so I can mount the perch, and then we will measure how much extra cable we need. Need a pair of snap rings to remove these. Actually, no I don't, look at that. Alright, I've got my brake line disconnected. Let's see how short we are for our cables now. What's up, babe? Need help with anything?
No.
Hey, check these out. Come give YouTube your opinion on how these look.
What?
The bars?
Oh, the red's gone. Oh.
They were gold.
Oh, gold's gone. Oh yeah, it looks a lot better.
That looks way good, huh?
Is it the same piece? It's just different color?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just kind of powder coated.
Yeah, it looks way better.
Yeah. Look, install this little oil pressure gauge to monitor oil pressure.
Ooh, fancy.
What else have I done? I don't know, a lot. Oh, my link belt school is at the end of May.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to go to Tennessee?
Maybe.
Don't act like you didn't just get a little bit excited. I see your tail wagging.
I wanted to go to California, but I wasn't invited there, so why am I invited to Tennessee?
Just a weekend trip. But if it's something you want to do, then I'll start working on planning it. I mean, I think it'd be awesome.
It would be. How far is the flight to Tennessee from here? Can't be that
No, I'll fly you to Kentucky and you'll ride down to Tennessee with me.
Oh. Oh.
Unless you would rather fly to Tennessee Saturday morning. Because then I don't know when I'm going to be done with school Friday. Then I wouldn't have to worry about picking you up. I could just meet you in Tennessee and then we'll ride back from Tennessee together. I bet that flight's like $150. We could probably, I mean...
Well, whatever's cheaper. If it's cheaper to fly to Kentucky, then I'll go to Kentucky unless...
But then see if
depending
I...
on what's happening in Tennessee, it might be a big event in Tennessee. It might be super expensive.
It might be. When I'm done with this, I'll go in there and we'll look and see. It'd be cool.
It would be cool.
I just figured if you went out to Kentucky, then you could probably see Brian and Kelsey with me.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I would like to see them.
But I
want to see their house.
I do too.
I really want to see their house.
Yeah, I'm gonna be dripping brake fluid everywhere, so I'm gonna run this new line. Hopefully I have enough. Move the camera around so you guys can see what I'm up to. There's two things Nebraskans like to talk about. It's Husker football and the weather.
Huskers.
How about them Huskers? The weather sure was beautiful that day, huh? Tell me I'm wrong. God, I can't believe I got such a long brake line. Actually, maybe it's not that long. Especially for the fact that this summer I plan on doing +2 fork tubes on it. That'll be perfect then. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, let's check it out here. I'm gonna fold these up in a kind of a relaxed position. This is about how I want them to flow. And you can see we need to go from here to here. So let's get a tape measure. We're gonna go back behind the headlight housing. Yep, so we'll go +2 inches for the cables, for the throttle cables, and for this here, up against there, eyelet to center, we'll do +3. Let's see here. Yeah, almost would do +4 on the clutch cable. Now, what we do instead of just saying, hey, I'm gonna buy the +2 cables, you don't know if they've already been changed or not, so we're gonna get a measurement for each of these. Alright, you can see kind of through my mess here. I've got my throttle cable pulled all the way out. Let's see here, 10, okay, that's 12, 24, 36, 60. Okay, so that is a 5-foot cable, which is 60 inches. Okay, so we'll want a 64-inch clutch cable and a 33-inch throttle cable. The return is a little bit longer. Oh, it just sits up higher. Yeah, we'll be good. Okay. So, we've got some new cables ran. We've got the bars on and torqued. We've got the new brake line ran. I'm going to go inside right now and I'm going to order up the cables that we need so we can get this back together. After we get the new cables on, I'll be able to get the headlight on, the windshield, and the tank, get all the wiring hooked up. There's really not a whole lot left to do, guys. Stay tuned for it. Getting really excited about this thing. The weather's going to be great this week and next week. I feel like I'm missing out, but I'm not going to rush it because it will be worth the wait. So stay tuned. I'll see you guys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you soon.